Do you not find it strange that we punish ourselves and that we can be kind and forgive other people but not ourselves? It's an interesting one, isn't it? And it makes me ponder more and more now that I am feeling, really happy and content for the first time in my life, or for the first time in years. And I think some people are lucky where they have a really nice childhood. Some people have a wonderful period in their lives somewhere along the lines, and then it goes badly. I don't think I've ever experienced life as wonderful and happy as I am now and as I am about to be. I really am in a good place. I don't give a monkey's what anybody thinks about me. I don't have to impress or please anyone. I'll do what I like, when I like, any old time. I do not like being told what to do. I've had enough of anyone trying to control me or constrain me or hold me back in any way. And it's a beautiful place to be, and I wish everyone could be here. And I feel really worried for people who've never experienced that, because then you have no idea what could be there for you in the future. And I was like that for years. And one of the reasons I want to do the healing retreat, most people don't know this about me. A lot of you are fans because you've met me at Comic Con or one of the World Cons, or, Easter Cons. And you see me as a young adult author, quite happy with my twin teenagers and too many animals. What you don't realise is that for 15 years I couldn't dance and I could barely walk. I had sciatica endometriosis from a very young age, and all the endometriosis cells were on my lower spine between L2 and L4, and they caused so much havoc that by the time I was 28, I had a few prolapsed and slipped discs all in my lower and middle back that rendered me basically disabled. And they wanted to put a metal plate on my back that I wouldn't let them do, because I was just so guided that that was really the wrong thing to do. And I trusted myself to not let that happen. And but there was a time where it would take me 2 hours to get out of bed because of the pain, and how I had to, if I needed to be up for work and leave at 7 a.m, I'd have to start getting up at 5 a.m. so I could do slow exercises to mobilise my spine, and then progressively lean out of bed, put my legs down, then try and stand up, and I would literally be crying tears of agony. The pain was so awful, and the pain caused posture issues. So then I got knock-on issues I got obviously the sciatica with the slip discs and everything. Then I had neuritis in the shoulder. I had plantar fasciitis. I had knee problems. I had hip problems. And it was all a knock-on from these few little aggravating cells on my lower spine. I also was undiagnosed with that until in my 30s. I wasn't diagnosed with PCOS until after I had my twins. And I was misdiagnosed with diabetes. They told me I was pre-diabetic when I was diabetic. They were only treating me for anemia, and then the advice I was given for anemia was detrimental to diabetes and PCOS. So the advice I was given for anemia and the lack of proper diagnosis just made perimenopause kick me into diabetes mode. And I was eating healthy, exercising healthy. I couldn't have done anything more, really. And then it was really bizarre because, like, even the doctors are really judgmental about that. Like, it's your fault. It's a lifestyle disease. I'm like, I eat organic. I'm quite healthy. I walk my dogs all the time. I'm always on the go. I would exercise and work out, but because of my PCOS, my digestive system and metabolism didn't work. So I was just getting bigger and bigger from my 20s and 30s and 40s. And it was very judgmental. It was like, well, you're just sitting there eating crisps all day, aren't you, and watching TV, and or cakes all day. It's like, actually, I don't have a sweet tooth, so I don't eat cake. I hate chocolate. My daughter and I don't like chocolate. So it's a bizarre world that we live in. And I think 15 years of barely being able to walk and let alone dance, that hit me hard. And it hit me hard because I love dancing. I love being mobile. I'm a deep sea diver. I'm a skier. I'm very sporty and active. So to suddenly have all my discs popping out of my spine and ending that, ended my world. And then I had my twins, and I was hiking up hills, physically fit and healthy, and people with one baby couldn't keep up with me when I was 8 months pregnant. And it was then that it really hit me that this was all circular, that, you know, this was all to do with my cycle. And it was because I was pregnant that I wasn't having any cycles, and everything vanished. And it's interesting because I had an MRI scan done in my 40s, and my back was better in my 40s than it was in my 20s. And honestly, the combination, you know, I mean, I don't even know if I can remember them all. Sciatica, endometriosis, PCOS, diabetes, anemia, perimenopause, IBS, plantar fasciitis, sciatica, neuritis. I'm sure I've missed something. It was an overload of one thing. Oh, Cushing's. There you go. My body just creates loads of cortisol when I sleep, even when I'm relaxed and happy, because my body just goes off on one and does that. So I didn't think I could cure everything. I was flat out told by doctors, these are degenerative. We will never be able to do anything to help you. They gave me epidurals in my spine to yank my discs back into place, wanted to slap metal discs on it, wanted to give me steroid injections. And they were making me worse because they had misdiagnosed me. They were treating a symptom and going nowhere near the root cause, and not even trying to find the root cause. And I was defeated, well and truly defeated. And then I came across pranic healing, and I'd already been a Reiki master, but I found that Reiki couldn't cure. It certainly wasn't curing. And with the advanced energy healing that I picked up from different modalities, I learned to cure. And I cured all my symptoms. They all vanished, you know. And that totally shocked me, because I absolutely was convinced they couldn't be cured. That's what I'd been told for 30 odd years. That's what I believed. So my message to you today is I am now 50. My back is better now than it was when I was 28. I think I'm younger and healthier now than I was 20 years ago. I can certainly do more. I feel like I'm de-aging. And don't believe anything negative. If you want to change your life, if you want to heal, if you want to overcome your diseases, the only thing stopping you is you. And I can say that firsthand, because I know that. That's what I did. And for many years, I didn't want to be healed or be cured, because my disease, it gave me a reason to not do things or not face things, or it gave me an identity that I felt secure and safe in and didn't want to lose. So actually, if you want to overcome your diseases, you've got to face that. And you've got to say, what is being ill giving me? What do I get out of it? Does it give me safety, security? Does it give me an identity? What am I going to do if I don't have that anymore? And then you'll know, if you're really honest with yourself, whether you are ready to heal in this lifetime or not. And if you don't get an answer that you like, or if you're in denial and if you don't want to face it, then it will just take longer. But at least it may be brewing in your mind, and you'll come round and go, actually, I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, I deserve better than this. And you'll go out and get yourself better than this. And I hope you do. And I hope you found this motivational in some way, because there is nothing special about me. There is nothing I have done that you can't do either. The only difference with me and someone who stays unwell is mindset and determination, and that willingness to face yourself and what you need to do to heal. And I truly believe that we all make ourselves sick, and we can all make ourselves better. And we choose it one way or another in this lifetime. So please stay strong, believe in yourself, and don't give up hope. And if you hurt and in pain, I know that feeling, I did for many years. You can improve things and get better. So I hope this helps, and have a lovely weekend.